Welcome to Cowboys Raw Uncut. Another Kickback. This is Steve.
Yo, what's good, brother?
Shout out to Steve.
Cowboys Raw Uncut. Cowboys Raw Uncut. Cowboys Raw Uncut.
What is up, people?
No, damn, bro.
Cowboys Raw
Another day. Ready for some football, baby?
So, is this redemption week? Are we looking at a pattern of struggling? What y'all say?
I don't know.
It's two ways. It's two ends of this knife. Either it's gonna be redemption week. Our redemption. The motherfucking mirror that we seen last week is back in our face. It's one or the other.
I don't know if you want to hear mine, dog. Because right now I still got a hangover from that loss, dog. So I'm still, I ain't got a glimmer of hope until I see something that make me hopeful, dog. So that's where I'm at, dog. Like I don't know, dog. I really don't.
I tell you, the defense is Gary take his personal and step up. I don't give a fuck about the offense right now. Still, Terry. I know I know where you at. I know that you ain't sold on them. I don't give a fuck about them right now. I'm worried about the defense picking up their luggage and carrying it. Deion said he's coming with Louis. I thought we had Louis, and last week I seen some shit that didn't look like Louis. I need to make sure that Louis is back. I think we get back on the horse with the defensively. But all Cowboy Nation and all of the media team, quarterback, everybody is talking about your concerns, but you've been talking about all 3 weeks, the red zone inefficiency. I'm just on this defense. I need something better. Y'all gave up 28 points to the Cardinals. Show me something. We get back.
It's scary to me, though, bro, because when I think about it, it's like no matter how good our defense is, you're still going to have to score some points eventually, man. So it's scary, bro, because can we win a 3-7 game? Like if the defense did all that they can, like if we lose 3-7, would you say the defense shouldn't have gave up 7 points?
No, I'm gonna say the defense did that. I'm gonna say the defense did their thing. Offense let us down. But if we losing 28 to anything, defense didn't do their job.
I agree with that.
Totally true.
Agree with that. And I think the key number to beat the Patriots is 25. They played the Eagles. They played the Eagles and Dolphins tough, and the Eagles, they have the Eagles to 25 and the Dolphins to 24, and then they won that Jets game 15-10. So
what did they score against the Eagles and Dolphins? What they put up?
They put up 20 against the Eagles and 17 against the Dolphins.
I'm with your numbers in. I'm with your numbers in.
So I'm thinking 25 is a magic number because I don't think their offense is like that. But it's going to be a defensive game. And, Belichick, he takes away our strength. What do y'all think? What is our strength? Take away?
What is our strength?
That's
Belichick's taking away the strength. I'm gonna say he's gonna try to take away Pollard. Either Pollard or Lamb.
Absolutely.
One or the other. Either Pollard or Lamb. I think they're gonna double Pollard. I mean, they're gonna double CD and put the onus on the other cats.
I think they're gonna put their cornerback on CD. The rookie, Christian Gonzalez.
But is doing all right.
Yeah.
You don't think he gonna get no help?
They might give him some safety help up top, but they ain't giving
him no help
last week against Garrett. He done faced Garrett. He done faced Devontae. He done faced Hill.
Is their top DB still out this week?
Yeah, that's what I don't. What's his name?
Jones.
I don't know nothing. I can't even. I ain't watch much of him.
I'm saying if they don't give him safety help, the rookie safety help, he might make some plays. But I'm thinking CD gonna get him.
Man, I'm more worried about a run defense, honestly, for a team who's going to run the ball more than they pass it, probably.
Yeah.
I'm just a little concerned about that 222 yards we gave up last week. So,
right. Two things with that. Mac Jones is not mobile. I'm not scared about his. I'm not worried about his legs, and their running backs is more bruising than speed. And I ain't worried about them Bruce getting the little nick. It's the chunk yards that was killing us.
well, see,
It's
that,
a speed
what
they was getting behind us.
that's
was
what
killing
I'm not.
us.
That's kind of what I'm not worried about. Slick. I'm kind of not worried about the passing attack. I don't think they have the most speediest wide receivers out there. They've got Parker, who's usually beat up. They've got Bourne, who's a nice receiver, but he doesn't have fast foot speed. I think that Gilmore can match up a lot with these cats because there's no blazing speed out there.
I agree.
Nah, I think they're gonna
kinda-
use their tight end more. Brown as tight end.
I agree.
Yeah.
They got two now. They've got
They got
two
two.
with
They got
They
two.
got another one.
and Giuseppe. So they've got two now.
Okay. Yeah, but they struggle.
Belichick always ran two tight ends.
Yeah.
So
They struggle with explosive plays. So I don't see them beating us in the air. If they do, then something's really wrong with our secondary.
something might be really wrong with our secondary anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, though. Like, hey. But I really,
I don't want to say I seen a look. Man, hey, even if we get past this one, looking ahead at future teams with speed out there on them edges, Daniel Quinn gonna have to come up with a scheme for that.
I mean,
Yeah,
it makes you sick. It makes you sick to the stomach knowing Brandon Ayuk and Debo right around the corner, huh?
Yeah, but I
we ain't even got to.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna focus on this game because we can lose this game.
But
I
was just ready to say,
no doubt, he was just talking about the speed. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of, you don't want to see that speed, but yeah, that's something.
Hey, bro,
we're gonna
come think about the speed though, like we don't have no salvation as far as missing speed for the rest of the year. We still got Miami, we still got Detroit, we still got Seattle, we still got Philly twice, we still got San Francisco. Dog, we got speed everywhere right now. Dog, it's trouble, dog.
It better come. We need a team,
and then we still got.
But with that, we still got Daniel Quinn. He's gonna get it right. I got faith he's gonna get it right. But what I was just about to say. What I was going to say is, go ahead, John. My bad.
Go ahead, Slick. Go ahead, bro.
Man's wasn't even on that, so you can go ahead. I was going to change the subject on something different.
I was going to say, I hope Bland gets right. I'm going to hope that was his first game. Being asked to do a lot. Kind of being that 1-2 guy, getting a whole lot of action. So I'm hoping he's got his feet wet as far as reps that he's going to be getting. And how guys are going to be coming at him. So I'm hoping he gets his feet under him and he's playing a little more solid next game,
Oh,
yeah.
I was thinking we better be prepared for the unexpected because this is going to be a well-coached team. Their turnovers is going to be limited. False starts and silly island penalties that we had last time is going to cost us because we're coming up against a well-coached, hard-nosed, old-school, Hall of Fame coach. And I really think we got out-coached. I think Mike got out-coached last week.
Yeah.
If you got out-coached last week, you really better tighten up because they definitely can't happen this week.
Oh, for
sure. I agree with that. Absolutely.
I mean, it's the GOAT. Like, he's going to be ready for us regardless. He's going to
Yes.
be ready for us regardless.
Yes.
Like, no matter what team, like, Bill's one of them people, though, that he could take me and you and just tell us what to do and put us in on one play. As long as we follow his orders, we'll score. Because that's how good he is. You know what I mean? Like, just one play.
I don't know how much this is going to be a factor. I know Kellen Moore is not there anymore. I don't know how much has been changed in the offense, but they've got Will Greer over there on the bench. Of course, with Zeke. So I'm sure. Yeah, so I'm sure Will Greer is over there scouting us, trying to let them know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So when I heard when I heard that, I was just wondering how different our offense is, or how modified it is, with McCarthy, and what Will Greer is going to know, how much he's going to know when he looks at
A lot.
it,
He knows a lot.
Oh, yeah, well, there we go.
He knows a lot.
There we
So,
go.
Well,
will we see
in
Greer?
the same instance, we got Gilly.
So will we see
We
Greer?
got Gilly.
Will we see Greer with a headset on this weekend?
For sure. For sure.
he
I
gonna
don't
have a
think so.
headset on?
I don't
No,
think
for
so.
sure. I really think we are.
If we see him with a headset on, we know what's up.
I think he's more or less telling them, getting them scattered up this week, what to look for, what through the weekdays. I think once he gets to the game, all his knowledge he can give them, he done gave. I'm sure he'll be there trying to shoot little shit, but I don't think so. Zeke,
we know they got a record. Hey,
yeah, what y'all think
know,
about Zeke, man? It's a lot of. It's like he's like how Emmett was when he went broke the rushing record like 22 season in and all that, and they giving him all this like love. I like the love that he's getting, but shouldn't we wait till after like when he's really done with his career before we do all that?
yes. I told you I put his jersey up until he's done.
Yeah, I'm mad. I can't wear it. I just got it.
I think the stadium's gonna give him love Sunday.
Yeah, I think so too.
So on this, I give it his first carry. We'll hear a Zeke chant. His first carry. I think that we'll hear a Zeke chant his very first carry.
I think when that 15 comes down that field and you see him running across that field, you're gonna hear some roars.
Oh yeah, no. Look, they're gonna give him a carry. We're gonna stop him.
They're gonna give him a lot of carries. They're gonna feed Zeke.
Look,
they're gonna feed Zeke because he's gonna be trying to run possessive against us.
Hey,
but with that, we've been sending him in practice for years.
And he looked pretty good. And he looked pretty good last game running.
Right. The first is gonna go out. They're gonna hand him the ball. He's gonna get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he can look. He gonna
whatever his yards is. I'm betting on the under. He ain't getting it under. Whatever it is, I don't even know the line.
His first run, bro, is gonna be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and we're gonna get a Zeke chant. That's how it's gonna go. Because that's the way Zeke ran. You know what I mean? He gonna take it off. He gonna get stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and we're gonna chant Zeke, and that'll be the last time you heard for forever until he come back and retire with us. That'd be the type of thing, you know what I mean? That's gonna happen, dog. Because regardless of leaving, it's about how you left. Zeke didn't leave like everybody else. You know what I mean? So we don't hate him. There's no disdain for Zeke, dog. He didn't leave like that.
We don't hate him though, but like I'm a competitor, man. Like you can be my best friend, grew up with me day one. When we get in between the lines and you on the opposite side, we enemies until it's over.
I definitely agree.
I'm like that. I tell people I'm like that in any sport. Unless you actually from the streets of Louisville, born and raised, put some money in the city, unless you go to my professional team, I don't give two fucks about you anymore. I mean, if you're not putting money back in our city, I can give two fucks about you if you're not on my professional football team.
Hey, camps don't count. Camps don't count.
Excuse me.
Camps don't count.
No,
camps don't count.
I don't even look. As a Nebraska fan,
don't say it out loud. Don't let nobody know that no more.
Well, no, I'm not gave a fuck about Indonican, Prince of Mukamura, none of them niggas after they leave Nebraska. If they now on the Cowboys, fuck them, feed them beans. Let's run down their throat.
So do you feel question? Do you feel that way about Lamar?
Yes, because Lamar is putting money. Lamar is putting money in the streets of Miami. He's not putting them in this city, man. He's not putting them in this city.
But he's from Miami.
Yeah, and that's why he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's putting it in the street of his home.
He's not just because he played in Louisville, though. That don't make him from Louisville.
Right. He just played in Louisville. Now I can understand him giving to the college because he's an alumni.
Yeah, the university, but the city.
He's not doing Bryson Tiller shit And he's
He
not
don't
putting
have to
any
do
money
that.
on these streets and on these playgrounds and on these, you know what I mean? So
I mean,
Right.
we might not hear about it, but at the same time, I look at it like when we play you, yeah, but you still have love for that player. Like when I see Lamar, I don't look at him and say fuck it. You know what I mean? I see him as, until we play him. When we play him, yeah, I don't want him to do shit against us. But outside of that,
right.
I don't feel like fucking when they ain't playing for
Well,
my team.
no, I appreciate the players that they are. Spider Mitchell, another one. I appreciate what they do. I appreciate
Spider,
what they do, and I enjoy watching them play. But
Yeah.
as far as riding with them, I'm done riding with them.
I don't mind seeing Lamar, bro. I don't mind seeing Lamar win because he ain't in my way. He ain't in my way.
Ah, man, you sound like a Baltimore fan.
Nah, bro,
Yeah,
he just ain't.
it's a
Bro, he's
whole
just not.
a
It
lot
sound
of
like
fans
when the lights go off, you're cheering for the Ravens to win.
Yeah,
No, hell no.
I see a lot
Hell
of them
no. I
out
know.
there. I
Nah,
see a
because I know
lot of
Raven.
them out
Nah, I
there.
know
I
Raven
promise
fans.
you, man.
Nah, bro,
I
I know
promise
Raven
you.
fans. I'm telling you, I know them, bro. So I don't want to see them win, but at the same time, it don't make me no never mind because they're not in my division. They're not in my way. The only time they would stop me is if I seen them in the playoffs, or when we play them like if we was to play their conference. Like they have no bearing on what we do.
The only time
I'm not rooting for them though.
I'm not rooting for them, but I
The
don't.
only
I don't
time
look at
I'm
them as we
saying,
bad.
but it's a lot. It's a lot
right,
they do.
right. The only time I see Lamar, is on the red zone when they done flashed in the red zone and it then came on my TV. Other than that, I'm not watching Baltimore Raven games.
That's my
Right.
fantasy quarterback. So I hope he do
Yeah,
real
I'm
good.
about to say though.
That's my
Rick,
That's not,
how many
he's my
Baltimore
fantasy
Ravens
too.
jerseys
He's
you
my
see?
fantasy too, but that ain't the point Terry's making though.
I know.
Now,
Yeah.
so Rick, so when you went to the U of L game last week, you was at the game like I was. How many Baltimore jerseys you see in there?
A lot.
A
That's what
ton.
I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's
A
not
lot.
about
With
that.
Louisville,
That's what
you'll
Dre
see
said.
Miami. You'll see
Right.
Miami Hurricane jerseys. You'll see
You
Florida
know-
State jerseys. You'll see
You
all
know what
kind
I've
of jerseys.
noticed?
No, I'm
You know
talking about pro
what
teams. You see Lamar jerseys.
Well, here's what I've noticed, man. I've noticed, like being in Texas and being in Florida, that Kentucky is kind of more on that level. And I want to say maybe because they don't have professional football or basketball teams, a lot of people follow their college players.
Yeah, that's what it
in the
is.
next
They treat
level.
them like the pros.
Right,
That's
because
why.
I think it's just because they don't have a professional team. Like being in Florida and Texas, once those college is not so big in those states because they have professional teams. They're big, but they're not like Kentucky,
I don't know because
It's-
the Longhorns is a motherfucker, dog. The
I'm
Longhorns
about
is
to
a
say
motherfucker. The Gators is a
football.
motherfucker.
High school's big in Texas and Florida, let
Yeah,
alone
it's all
college.
football. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all football regardless.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's
definitely
true.
true.
Because Vince Young, because I bet you them people still cared for Vince Young after he went to the NFL. He won a championship for him. Vince Young's a legend in Texas. He'll be a legend in Texas.
That's true, but I bet a lot of them fans still ran with Dallas, not Tennessee.
No, but
Absolutely.
I bet you they had love for him for what they did for them. Because
Absolutely.
so let me think. Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis in basketball, if Dre, I don't know
It's
what
different. It's different. It's different. I don't have no pro team. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was
just
going to
root
ask you. That
for
was my next
players.
question. That was my next question. See, me, I'm not a Jair fan. I don't want to see Jair. I don't want to see Jair. I don't cheer for him at all. I don't wish that well at all because he plays for the Packers, and I have a personal beef with the Packers. So I don't wish that for Jair. I don't wish that for Jair. You know what I mean? It's different because Lamar's not in my way, bro. Like you on that side, bro. Like
So
do as well as you want to over there.
You got a personal beef with the Packers?
Yeah, dog. You should too.
Why is
you
that?
should too. Because they kept us from the playoffs. They kept us from the playoffs multiple times.
I got a personal beef with NFL and them bullshit rules, not with Green Bay.
So you don't feel that way. You don't feel that way about 16 either. About 16 either. When they put us out.
I feel that way. I feel that way because they had Aaron Rodgers.
I still feel that way about the Packers because they're in our way.
Yeah.
I feel that way
Every
about
time.
the 49ers a little more.
I do
beat
too.
them. We beat the Packers. Goddamn. They didn't give it to us. We beat them some bitches.
Yeah, but bro, it should be the Packers, the Eagles, and the 49ers as far as the NFC goes for us. Because those are the teams that's always at one time always been in the way.
49ers.
Let me
49ers
ask y'all a
at
question.
home though in NFC.
Huh?
In the
Let me ask y'all a
NFC, to
question.
me, yes, sir.
Just switching it back up, getting back to the game focus, man. Because Terry trying to bring up, hey, man, look, y'all a lot of y'all Louisville fans, man, be cheering, like turning the game on like it's Dallas or something, like when Lamar's on, man. Like, hey, it's just what it is. And y'all cheering for him, man. But we getting back to Cowboy business. So, do y'all see? Do y'all think Tony Pollard in our rushing attack gets over 100 yards this week?
Yes.
Because Belichick only allows he doesn't allow, he don't like a lot of rushing yards.
I think
It's either going to be one thing. Either he's going to take away the run or he's going to take away the pass. One or the other. They're not going to be able to take away both. And I think they're going to try to take.
I think they're going to try to take away the run.
I
I don't think it's
I
going to
think
work.
so. I think they'll try to take away the run to and make Dak pass the ball.
I don't think it's going to work. That's what I would do. So,
yeah, they're going to take away the run, make Dak pass the ball, man. But he's been passing the ball 40 times a game anyway, bro. So, I mean, how many times are you going to make him pass it now?
I think combined with all 3 or 4 of them, I think, yes, we're going to get 100. I do.
I think so, too.
I still think Pollard's going to get – I think Pollard's going to get his. I just say I think he's going to break free a couple times. Yeah, I think we're going to get 100, which I think.
I agree.
I mean, I don't know, man. Their defense is stingy on their run, so I'm kind of suspect on it.
You got picked. Yes, I know. We going to get the 100?
I don't think he will. I
Tiptoe.
think they're gonna force. I'm saying it. I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
they
with you.
will
I'm with you.
because I don't think we will because I just see the better game plan is to force Dak to beat us. If I was, that's how I'm attacking them. It's to force Dak to beat us.
If we get all 3 linemen back, we're getting 100.
And that's what I was getting ready to ask. All 3 of them back this week.
I don't know. You say what?
Well. I'm just saying. I don't see. Well, amongst all the backs, do we get over 100? I say yeah, but I don't see Tony getting 100.
I don't think Tony got 100 this year yet on anybody.
Yeah.
Last game
he got 100.
He got 122.
Okay.
Yeah, he got 264 right now. Throughout the 3 games, but he had 122 last week. So what about do y'all think we're gonna have a receiver score this week?
Yes.
Who?
CD.
I'm gonna say CD. I think
we
Gallup
haven't
might get.
no receiver has scored.
I got CD and Gallup. I know.
Yeah, I might like Gallup a little bit this week, man. I think we might go to him a little bit more, man. I like Gallup a little bit this week.
I gotta see because we went to him last week. The week before it was who's that? Jalen
Tolbert. Yep.
Tolbert. So I'm not. I don't know who we. And then he keep trying to force feed Cooks. Just forcing it to Cooks, he's forcing it to him like he was mouse or something. I mean, come on, man. So
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see it.
Just get Gallup the ball, man. Like I was saying on those slants and those wide receiver screens, he's a big boy, man. Give him the ball and let him use his strength and make a move and make one man miss. Get it to him immediately because he just can't get separation out there, man. Get it to him immediately like he did last week. Them wide receiver screens, those slants, get it to him like that. He'll eat.
I'm saying I'm with that. And I'm saying give it to you gotta get CD involved. Get him involved early in the lot.
CD needs to get in the end zone. And our tight end's got to catch the ball.
You don't think they're going to double CD, though?
Yeah, but he still got to feed him.
I do, but you got it's the little screens, little flare outs. You just got to give him the ball.
I just know I don't know if you can, man. I mean, we still got Cooks and Gallup. I think Belichick respects Cooks. He knows.
Man, I understand that,
Cooks.
but I'm saying all elite receivers get that ball. Justin Jefferson get double and triple team every game.
Yeah.
One, dog. He's a number
I
one.
agree.
If he double fucking, who cares? Get the ball to him. It don't matter.
I
He's a
agree.
number one.
You just gotta find ways to get him that ball.
Yeah, you got to, man. Like, it's only right, bro. You're a number one. You want to get paid like a number one. You want to be a number one. You're going to get that ball in them double teams. It just is what it is. And our tight ends need to catch it. If our tight ends can catch it and extend the drives, we'll be able to have more possessions to give to those receivers.
Hey, man, good answer, man, because I was about to say I'm getting a little short temper with these tight ends, man. And I'm looking at them, and I'm kind of realizing, Schultz made it look a whole lot easier than these guys are making it.
He made it look a lot easier, bro.
I mean, but and their defense, none of them is over 2 years in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
You on mute, Rick? Yeah, I mean,
none of them been in the league over 2 years, and all of them Schultz was the main one. So it's been the first 3 weeks. And I'm not giving them excuses because they need to produce and do better. But
yeah, I'm hanging in there with him. I'm with you, Rick.
Yeah. I say give him a chance.
Yeah. I ain't giving up on them. I'm just saying there's been a lot of drops. That's all I think. That's all three of them. That's all three of them.
They were solid last week, though, right?
They've gotten the end zone. They've gotten the end zone, but I don't know that they've had 5 catches or better. You know what I mean? I don't know that Ferguson's had 5 catches in one game. I mean, they're getting in the end zone, but
he's not going to be able to get that many because it's 3 of them that Sharon targets with. You got the rookie from Michigan, you got Ferguson, you got Hendershot, whatever something like that.
Hendershot, Schoonmaker, and
Ferguson's getting 6-7 targets a game, isn't he?
Yep, and he's getting red zone targets. So that's the thing there that's big is Dak is trusting him enough to get red zone targets. You know what I mean? To push it. Dak's head, he hasn't even been looking at CD. He's been looking for Ferguson in that end zone an awful lot. So Ferg, you're gonna have to make them tough catches because Schultz made them. Witten's made them. Like we've had a history of tight ends that have been able to catch the ball and be those safety valves. So Ferg's gonna have to catch those, man. You know,
I was big on those tight ends, so I hope they do because I talked them up a couple of games, So yeah,
I mean, because I think Ferg's good, though. Like he's agile, he blocks decent, and he can get open. He just got to put the ball in his hands. You know what I mean?
I was reading something that they was talking about Dallas might try to go for Ertz before the trade deadline.
I seen something about Cal Pitts and I said no. I said Cal Pitts. They could let that happen, dog. I seen that Cal Pitts.
I be seeing all type of stuff, man. They just be throwing stuff out there.
But okay. So
just for somebody to click.
But one off though, you don't see Jerry making a trade at all? But before the trade deadline, you think we're gonna stay where we at?
Depends on our record.
And when would that happen? When do you think? Do you think that if the San Francisco game doesn't go the way that we planned it to, do you see panic coming, from within the franchise? Because I think that is going to be that's the barometer for the success in the NFC right now. So do you see panic
coming if we lose this game?
Yeah, we could win this, but lose to San Francisco, and the talks could be just the same because this is a test. This is the test for us. That's the game for the NFC right now. So
what are we 2-1 right now?
We're going there. Yeah, so we're going there.
If we win this one, we'll be. If we win this one, we'll be 3-1, and then if we lose that one, we'll be 3-2. I don't think we panic at 3-2.
Well, the only reason I say panic is because of the team that we lost to. Because it's a test of what you're going to see. It's like, it's Spence versus Crawford without the ending, shall I say? Because these are the 2 teams that everybody's picked to be in the championship. That way it's going to be with the Eagles.
That's not true. That's not all the way true. Everybody's picking Philly to be back. We the dark horse.
Yeah.
We the dark horse.
Week
top
2, it wasn't
five.
that. Week 2, it wasn't that. It wasn't that week 2. It wasn't that after week 1. It wasn't that third. Week 1 and 2, it wasn't that. So after this loss, now we're a dark horse because
I'm
we
saying
were
preseason looking in that everybody was talking before the season, before the game started, early in the year. Everybody was talking about Philly and San Fran on the course. Philly getting back San Fran with their
And that's
quarterback.
with Trayvon. And that's with
Yeah,
Trayvon.
Well, I'm
yeah.
speaking after watching that defense play for the first 2 weeks. After that 70-10, after all of that, we were talks of Super Bowl contenders. It was us and San Francisco or us and Philly. And now after this loss, now we're a
I
dark.
think that was you. I think that was you more
Bro,
than
that was that was ESPN. That was all the letter channels, bro. All the letter channels talking about
because you kept on saying stuff about how you don't respect what they doing, what Philly did, and all that other stuff, man.
I don't even remember none of that, but I don't though. That sound like me, but I don't remember saying it.
Yeah.
It sound
Well,
like
go
me.
back and listen to your podcast.
Man, if I said it, if you said it, I believe you, man. If you said it, I
I
believe
don't know.
you, man.
I don't know. I thought I heard you say something like that.
No, like
I
I've
still
always.
I still think the favorites is San Fran, and they both was in the NFC Championship game until somebody can come and dethrone them. Hey,
Week 2,
Yeah.
I don't think
So
week
as
2 we
far
set
as
the
the
same part.
NFC, the ESPN, they got their top five is 49ers 1, Dolphins 2, Eagles 3, Chiefs 4, and Bills 5. And then they got us sitting at 6.
so
That sounds about
we
right.
third. We third.
Mm-hmm.
We're third.
We're third in the NFC.
Yeah.
As of
Third
now,
in
after
the
that
NFC.
performance, we deserve to be. After that performance, we deserve to be 4th or 5th. But it just is
Behind
what it
who?
is after that performance.
Behind who? In
What
the
in the
NFC?
NFC?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit, I just wasn't happy with that
Nah.
performance. I'm just telling you because that's my fan heart. I'm not with that performance. So me personally,
I'm
it's
with
like I don't deserve to think that we're number 3 with the way that we play. You got to show me something different this week, man. Like until I see something different, I can't do nothing but go on how we looked last week.
So what's
My
our
NFC
execution? Our execution percent. Go ahead, Rick.
And I was just going to tell you
switch it up.
my NFC. Go ahead, you can switch. My NFC teams is the Niners, Philly, and then I got third is tied between us and Detroit. I think Detroit just got some impressive wins and they lost one game. We got some impressive wins and we lost one game. And then I'm looking and they holding up. They smacking the little cheeseheads around. So
yeah, I said that was a trap game in the preseason. I thought that was a trap.
Yeah, that was in the preseason. That was one of my teams. I said was fearful. It's a guy to work with. He's a Bears fan, and he keep talking about the Vikings. And before the season, he keeps talking about it every day. I told him, man, y'all got to worry about the Lions. That game we barely beat them last year, and it was off some real heroic shit from Michael Parsons. And they're coming. They're coming. They're young and aggressive.
They're definitely legit.
Shout out to Ish, man. Hold it down, Ish.
I
see
up right now on Green Bay.
Yeah,
shout out to my Ish. Ish watches our podcast every week. He's the one that commented, y'all looking sad. He's subscribed. He's a subscriber. He watches every week, every episode. He calls me after every episode. And he's a Lions fan, man. Shout out, Ish, man. I hope y'all do well, man. You support us,
and
man.
I got another shout out, man, that's been supporting us big on TikTok. His name is Jared Marsden. He's always on there commenting. He's a Cowboys fan, though. He's a Cowboys fan. He be talking a lot of stuff that frustrates him about the Cowboys. So he's a true fan, man. He stays liking our stuff, stays commenting on our stuff, and it be big paragraphs when he be speaking. So shout out, man, to Jared.
Much love. Much love.
Thanks for the support, Jared. Much love, man.
Appreciate that.
Real talk.
Cowboys Raw Uncut. We salute y'all.
That's
man.
real talk.
Appreciate y'all.
So what was you going to say?
The red zone, man. The red zone, like, what's our execution percentage in the red zone this week? Are we gonna go 1 for 5 again?
We better not. I'm a blow a gasket. I'm a blow a gasket. We go 1 for 5. All
So
right.
where we going? What's the percentage gonna be?
It's fucking around. It's a fucking around to be a
50%.
Aubrey game.
It's a 2. That's what
50%.
I was thinking. I say
Yeah,
2 for
shout out
4.
to young Aubrey too, man. 10 for 10 on the field goals, man.
Man,
We gotta
shout
keep
out.
shouting them
Because I
out,
was
man.
worried about you preseason. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh,
I didn't know who you was, and I was worried.
Yeah. Shout
I
out to
say
the rookie. I think they got a rookie kicker too on the wing.
Julie.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I I don't see us being. I don't see us getting it all the way back in order on this game because that's a well-coached team over. It's a lot. It's hard. It's hard to get your mojo and fix your problems against a Belichick coach team. I'm not
yeah.
saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's going to be hard. And are we going to do it? I don't think we're going. I don't think we're going to come out here and go 4 for 5 in the red zone. I still think we're going to go 2 for 5 or something. I just think,
Yeah.
I think
I'm
the
right. I'm
defense do
right
their
there with
job.
you.
I think the defense do their job and hold them out, though. Keep them out.
Yeah, it's all about our front seven. We gotta get that pressure.
Get back. Get back.
And we gotta get back to getting some takeaways because that's a part of our who we are. So
That's a
we had
huge
zero.
part of who we are. That's
Yeah.
huge. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
If we're
Plus,
not
what
getting
about
takeaways, that hurts.
Yeah, yeah, it hurts us, man. We got to get some takeaways to give our offense some short fields
Yeah.
to at least hope we can produce a touchdown in the red zone. So,
Yeah.
I see 2 for 4. I see 2 for 4 in the red zone, and we'll score 2 big plays. So I see us having 28 points. We'll score 28 points offensively this week in a bounce back game, but it'll be 2 for 4 in the
28 points,
red
we got
zone.
to win defense. I
Yeah.
can't can't give up 28 points and lose defense.
No.
Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold that
so,
down. So if we
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Detroit is showing
Oh
out,
wow.
man.
smack the shit out of these niggas.
Oh wow.
Hey, and plus they was I knew they was gonna win this game, and it was only 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It
turn it
was
up.
only favored by 3. What was you saying, though, Rick?
I took them with the spread. I took Detroit with the spread, so I'm all right right now.
Yeah.
I'm all right right now.
Yeah.
I'm saying if we don't get the turnover, or if this is a close game and we pull it out and we have struggles in the red zone, are we going to be more happy that we pull it out to win? Are we going to be looking at how we win? Because I'm cool with an
That's a
ugly
good
win.
question.
I'm cool with an
That's a
ugly
good question. Yeah, because like I was saying last week, man, like to me the offense, I know the red zone's the struggle or whatever, but to me the offense basically did what it was supposed to do. I should have used a better word instead of control. I should have used manage. They managed they managed the game well during that time. So
I
like
like it better
the
than control.
defense, yeah, than control, yeah. So I was thinking about that. Really, they really managed it how it needed to be managed for our defense to be able to do what is the defense is supposed to do, like hold us down. So right now I'm just trying to see if our defense is getting ready to step back up, and if the offense can continue to produce like they've been doing, I'm fine with that. And then of course we'll have some times where in the that we'll do better than our percentage says in the red zone. But I just need this defense to step up, man, because I don't trust Dak at all, man. I got love for him. He's our QB. I'm riding with him. But the decision making in a big game, a big moment, like I do not want to put it. Yeah, I do not want to put it in his hands. So game management is what I'm about. But this defense, even without Trayvon, we have people that's capable. They're not Trayvon, like Rick said last week, but Deron is capable of stepping in and being solid right there. But that front seven, man, has got to cause disruption from the beginning of the game to the end of the game in order for us to be where we want this team to go. And that's just
Well
my
said.
opinion.
Well said. That's facts. That's I repeat that 100%. Yeah.
Well, to answer original question like me, I feel that this game, when you ask whether it's a do we care how we win or that we won, I feel that both of them matters for different reasons because it matters how we won. In the case of confidence going forward, and
Hold
it
on, real quick,
matters.
Terry.
Huh?
But you got to take in consideration. Look at they didn't play Philly and Miami, and look at how they lost it. It's not no. We're not just
No,
ready to steamroll them. They're not getting
no.
steamrolled.
Right. Right.
I'm not thinking they're gonna get steamrolled. But that's what I'm saying. Like if we can go in there and throttle that team, it will mean something going forward. And that's why I say like that we win, the fact that we win is going to be important because we have what we have going forward. You know what I mean? What we have in front of us, because that's a huge game. We need to win this game, and how we win will affect how we feel about playing this next game. You know what I mean? That's why those two matter, because if we come in and throttle this team, imagine how we're going to feel going into San Francisco. And then if we come in and barely skate away, depending on how we skate away, that's going to affect how we feel about going into San Francisco.
Was that last year or the year before that we barely beat them, and where Diggs got the interception at the end in overtime and ran it back?
2 years ago.
I'm just so
Yeah, it was Mac Jones' rookie year.
we barely beat them then. They barely beat the team.
Yeah.
They barely lost to a team that just put up 70. They held them to 20 something. They took the NFC champs.
24.
They had the NFC champs under 25. What Dre said at first.
Nah, he had 25.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not great. We're not great. Come up and just throttle them. They're a well-coached team. That's not happening.
This is not like a Arizona.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. But what I'm saying is that if we can throttle them, that will make a difference. And if we play bad in a win, if we play ugly and bad in a win, we will be happy with the win. We'll be happy with the win, but you'll still have concerns. I want to get rid of concerns at this point. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help my concerns. I don't want to take a win, bro. I don't want to take a win and then still be worrying week to week and still be worrying week to week. I want to be able to do.
When we was up 70-10, you were still worrying. So hey, you're gonna worry regardless.
Because the reason why I was worried is because of what happened this past weekend.
Hey man, did you
That's
see
why I
us
was
last
worried.
week?
And it happened.
Did you see us last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just want to win. Fuck all that other shit we talking about. I would have took a win last week. I would have took a win last week too. I would have taken a win last week too. I want to win. As long as I get a win, we can work on this other shit. That's why we practice. Yeah. I need a win.
I agree with that. I guess when I look at the elite teams in the NFL, they win. The ones that are playing in the Super Bowl every year or Super Bowl contenders, they're winning right now without the concerns that we have. That's why I'm putting us up against our foes, the people that we're going to see. Philadelphia is winning. They don't have the same concerns that we have.
Yeah, man. But we got concerns now with our play caller, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, but when you watch San Francisco though, bro, when you watch San Francisco, they're winning and they don't have the same concerns that we have. When you watch Philadelphia,
you don't know what concerns they got.
Bro, I watch the games. I watch the games. When you watch the games, they're playing at a level that we're not. That's why I'm concerned, because when I watch, I have to watch San Francisco because that's our bro, they stand in the way of everything, dog. Them in Philly, I understand you got to know them teams because that's who we're gonna see. So I have to watch them. And when I watch San Francisco, they don't have the same problems that we have. I'm not worried about it defensively at all. Defensively, now kind of a little bit shaky, but offensively is where I look at it. It's like they can put up points and we can't. So that's why I worry, bro. So I
But
have
you want this offense to be scoring 50 points, man, and
I don't need 50. I don't need 50.
what I want.
I don't need 50, but we should
What you
be.
need?
I think we should be
What
breaking.
what do you need to make you feel better?
With the offense that we have, I don't see no reason why we shouldn't be averaging 20 a game.
So do you think we've been
with the defense that we have and the offense that we have, we should be averaging offensively 20 points a game offensively, easy.
So you think we should
That's
have
2
this
touchdowns and 2 field goals.
So you think we should have this McCarthy system down enough right now to score them amount of points?
I think that with the players that we have, the skill players, yes. I think with the skill players that we have, we should be scoring 20 points a game. Because Dak's in what, year 7, year 8 right now. CD's in year 3. You know, we don't have rookies. We don't have rookies.
All of this is year 1. All of this is year 1 in the scheme, though.
I mean, it sounds good.
What's it? Texas style football.
So do you think that McCarthy's schemes are a problem?
I mean, I need a tad bit more. I need a tad bit
with
more
them
evidence.
stats that I seen that where we was looking at the red zone the last 2 to 3 years coming into this one. Yeah, McCarthy. Yeah. Your schemes is a problem because I gave some fuck yous after Kellen Moore. Then Dre pulled up some stats. So I mean, I'm looking at Kellen Moore's red zone opportunities. Like, oh, now I don't know if it's Kellen Moore. I don't know if it was Zeke. I don't know if I don't know. But all I know is McCarthy, you better tighten up.
We know Rodgers. We know he's a little bit of a prima donna. We know Aaron's a little bit of a diva. But he was complaining about this years ago, about this man's offense.
He did. I mean, you did. He did.
What happened? What did he say?
Aaron Rodgers talking about McCarthy's offense.
He's a diva, but he was telling us this years ago that his offense just isn't what it is. Yeah.
I was listening to a New England radio show today just to kind of see how they feel about us, and they basically think they were speaking on that point about McCarthy and how Green Bay had ended there, and they basically saying he's kind of doing the same thing right now, running a high school type of offense.
Man, dog. High school,
I was gonna say with the offense, I see no creativity. I don't see no creativity. I don't see nobody. I don't see no downfield shots.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's basically what they were saying. The same thing, Rick.
That's true, because when you look at the Rams and you look at us and you look at the personnel, without Cooper Kupp, you would say our personnel would be better than what was on paper for the Rams. But yet, the Rams are putting up 30 points a game.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think because of their coach and how he schemes, what he does.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing that, though. Like, we knew that from the jump.
Yeah, but don't we want that to manage the game, though? Because let's think about it.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Last year, I sent something out that said we ranked number 1. We was top of the league in offense and red zone. Terry, right?
Yeah.
But what did they get us?
Nothing.
What did they get us? It didn't get us anything.
So
exactly.
So now we're going
to the year before we was number 3 in the red zone.
But you know what the one consistent thing is being. Now we get into the root of this problem. What has been the one constant through all of that?
Dakota.
There he is. There he is. Thank you. And look, we got to the square root of this. We got to the square root of that real fast. We found
Nah,
our way.
I already had the square root a long time ago.
Hey, we got to that real look. We broke it down to pieces,
But-
man, and we found out what it was.
And I hate that. I like the
He's a
fact.
good guy, man.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a
he
good
is.
guy. Yeah.
No, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. But I like the fact that we
He's a
scored.
good guy.
We
Damn.
scored a lot of points. That we were number one in offense the last couple of years. At least we had a cushion. Now that we're calling conservative ball games and games get close, 20-20, 16-20. I'm a little nervous with this dude in his hands going down the field when we need points.
Yeah.
And that's the concern that we have, though. Like, you know, and that's gonna always be the concern. You know, Rick in the clip you cut up, Rick said it, and I watched it, dog. And he said, he looked at me and said, Terry, Dak, what he wants to do? He's our quarterback. We've been on this, and I'm just like, I don't know why, bro. I do it to myself, bro. I don't know why I'm expecting this Tiger to change the stripes, dog. And
it ain't gonna happen.
And it's not, bro. So
he had his run. Him and
he
Zeke.
did have his run.
The Zeke era and Dak era is over.
Dak is the best.
We have to
Dak's
get
the
this
best backup
defense.
quarterback in the NFL. He's
Say
the best
again?
He's the best backup quarterback in the NFL, though. He's not.
I'm saying
he's not going.
When he went down.
He's not going to Super Bowl.
When he went down, Cooper Rush played what I need Dak to play. Don't turn it over. Hand it off. Let's play sound defense. Let's do what we got to do and get the win and get out. In my mind, coming into the season, that's why I told you I don't care if we win 6-3, 9-3. I watched Cooper Rush win a game last year throwing 112 passing yards. All I need is to manage this game. I know I keep saying it week in, week out, but once Dre said it, I can't get that. All I need is Trent Dilfer. I just need you
put on your
not
Trent Dilfer
lose this
man.
game. Yeah, don't lose the game.
Put on your Trent Dilfer man.
Manage. I don't need you to throw it in the end zone in a crucial moment to a player with 3 defenders around him. That's not what Cooper Rush did. That's dump it off, take off scrambling for 4 yards. Let's go to the next one. I don't need hero ball out of the quarterback for us right now because you're not capable to win a hero ball. We done tried to have you play hero ball and we lose every single time. Just manage the game. The games where we in and we lost.
And then my fault for cutting you out. Go ahead.
No, you fine. The games that we done been in and we lost, every one of them we got a turnover from my guy. Get it together, tighten up, do the Cooper Rush style.
Yeah. And occasionally we're gonna celebrate you when you blow up from time to time. I'm good with that too.
Most definitely.
You know? Yeah.
Most definitely.
But the defense has got to be key. We got to concentrate on the defense.
Got to.
For real, man.
Got to.
For real. And if the defense has a terrible game, then we might be in trouble.
In trouble.
Sometimes he'll pull them games out heroically or whatever. And a lot of times we see the Arizona.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, because we was in one of them kind of games at Houston last year and barely pulled it out.
You know what?
Yes.
Those games are subject to be won when you have a wide open offense and you can get the ball. But with what we doing now, with this management ball game we having, I mean, I want to.
But I'm good with that if my defense steps up, though.
Right, I am too. That's why I'm saying I'm lucky if we score more than 25 points a game for most of these games.
I'm cool with that. Even if the defense scored us to score.
No, I'm just saying we scored 40 against the Giants, yes. But the way this offense looks, I will be happy if we can put up 25 points a game.
And all that 40 that we put up against the Giants ain't from the offense, though. You got defense and special teams.
Special teams,
so,
yeah. this
So
offense just doesn't look real good, man.
Brandon Aubrey's our leading. Aubrey's our leading scorer. Hey, Brandon Aubrey's he's the leading scorer on the team right now, and that's
Dre
out
said
of
it earlier.
9
We
months.
don't have a receiver with a touchdown.
I
We won
mean,
in week
Not
4.
one.
You got
Week
Brandon
4.
Cooks out there. You got CD Lamb. You got
That's why
Gallup, and you
CD's fired up.
don't have one receiver with not one touchdown. Not one.
Yeah.
I spent a high draft pick on CD, man. Man, come on, man, get it together.
Yeah, dog. Y'all were going through it in fantasy. Whoever picked CD, we're
Me?
going through
I
it.
know y'all. For everybody looking, and my team's name is CD's Nuts. That's my team. That's my team's name, man. Yeah.
Y'all were going through it.
So I guess we'll get into the final scores and the impact players on defense and offense.
Okay.
I started out. I take 23. I say 23-17 Dallas. Impact. I don't really know. I'll come back on I got to think of my impact, but I got us 23-17.
I got us 24-17. I got us 24-17. I got them driving with a chance to tie it up, and defense make a key play and hold us down. Key player.
Go with Bland. I'm gonna go with Bland, man. I'm gonna go with Bland, man. That's gonna be my impact player of the game, Bland.
I don't think Parsons is gonna be my impact player. I think Belichick is gonna scheme on Parsons.
Yeah.
My impact player is CD. I think he breaks get in the end zone and everything this time. Even with the rookie on him or whoever's on him, I think CD gonna step up.
Yeah.
My impact offensive player, I'm going Gallup this week.
Okay. MG.
What score?
I like 23-20.
Okay. I'm going 17-10. Impact player Zach Martin.
What?
Zach Martin. That's my impact player this week.
Why you say that?
Because he's gonna be able to give Pollard a little bit more running room. Give the running backs more running room because I ain't going with
Is
Pollard.
he healthy?
Yeah, him and Biotis are supposed to play this week.
No.
Big Tyron back, right?
No, Tyron's doubtful. From what I just read, Tyron's doubtful. And
not playing. I'm saying, is he healthy?
I don't know, but him and Biotis
be.
Back. So, I mean, at this point, they might be rushing him back, but I think he'll make a difference. He'll make a difference offensively to give Dak a little bit more time because we know Bill's going to come with a bunch of stunts and blitzes and shit like that. So we need somebody back there to pick those up. Bill's going to do a lot of scheming to put Dak in bad positions. So having your number one offensive lineman back this week will make a difference in him being able to have more time to pass the ball. So I'm gonna go with Zach Martin. It's gonna be my impact player this week. He'll make a difference on the offensive line, man.
But for my man Steve, I'm gonna say, in the words of Steve, and he ain't here, but I know what he's thinking. Give Hunter Lukey the fucking ball.
right.
Man wants to know.
Yeah.
If I can give Hunter Lukey the ball in this goal line, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Hunter Lukey got some wheels on him too, don't he, dog?
Yeah.
Hunter Lukey got some wheels on him, bro.
Yeah.
And Steve said
You know
he can
what?
move.
Hey.
He can move.
And he can catch that ball because you can see the one catch he had last week out of the backfield. It was all hands. He didn't break it in. He didn't break it into his body. He caught that ball with hands while he was still moving across the screen.
Hey,
so who's the third running back?
Have y'all ever seen a turtle run? Y'all seen the videos of a turtle running when they take off running? Hunter Lukey look like we got that ball, bro. Hey, you ain't never seen a turtle, bro. If you ain't never seen a turtle run, them motherfuckers is fast as a motherfucker, dog. Turtles be fast, dog, when they take off running. That's the way turtle. Hey, I seen Hunter Lukey get that ball, man. He got some wheels, bro. I said, damn, big dude moving, dog. Big dude moving, man. He was gone.
Our third running back is whichever one this motherfucker wants to play.
Who is it going to be? I'm asking for who's it going to be this week? Who do you think?
Deuce this
Is it going to be Deuce?
It's Deuce this week.
I think Turbin, man. I think Speed's gonna kill New England, man.
We gotta go Speed.
I think it's gonna be Deuce.
I say Deuce.
Yeah, I'm with. I say Deuce too.
I ain't get to see.
I don't know, Cavante. He ain't get many touches last week. He ain't get no touches, did he? Last week?
Nah.
Yeah.
He had a big punt return that got called back.
He
had a big punt return that got called back for that holding penalty.
Yeah, that's why I said whichever one coach wants to play this week, that'll be the third one. I mean, he switches these guys back and forth. You just don't know. You know. I like to see Dowdle get more than 5 carries though this week.
Yeah, he runs hard. I like that.
He runs hard. Yeah. I keep that screen game up, but mix it in. Don't just pound it all the time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mix that screen game in.
And I seen Steve mention something about Devin Harper, man, being waived or whatever because we needed linebacker depth or whatever. But it looks like on the practice squad, it may create some room for Malik Jefferson. So they said he had a solid count. Huh?
I like Malik Jefferson. I think he got potential.
Yeah. So I think that's the reason and probably why they waived Harper. That's another episode. What's up?
I don't fucking cut it short before we end it. What I was just looking at, I was rewatching the game, and with against the run game with the Cardinals, Bell didn't get that much burn. He didn't get that much burn, and
Bell didn't get much burn at all.
And he was a major factor in the first 2 weeks on us stopping the run. I don't know how we got out of him in this last game, and he needs to be back in this game to stop a run up against Zeke and Stevenson. Yeah. So hopefully DQ noticed that and give Bell some burn because I ain't like it at all.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot. He didn't get a lot of burn last week.
I seen him a couple plays in there with his back turned to the ball, a couple plays, but a few plays.
Is that because Wilson was back?
I mean, we're probably gonna see him move when Donovan's coming back. We probably are gonna see less of him. Did we see Izzy much last week?
He was in there.
Okay.
I don't remember.
He was I don't remember seeing him much.
Izzy or Mozzie?
Izzy.
McQuamu.
Yeah, I see
McQuamu. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name.
McQuamu, yeah. You remember they were talking about putting him at that number two corner originally, and I don't remember seeing much of him.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing much of him. I don't know if he was hurt or not because Steve had mentioned him last episode. Last kickback, Steve had mentioned him, and I don't remember seeing much of him.
Yeah, I can't recall.
Yeah, shout out to Michael Parsons, man, number 11, man. It's your team, man. We seen you get your you're the 8th player in NFL history to get 30 sacks. It took you 36 games, man. So shout out to you, man. Take over for this team, man. Let's get back in the winning column.
Let's get the W. Cowboy Nation.
That's it.